Hello language learners! In this video, we will learn some English from actor Antonio Banderas. This is from an interview with talk show host Jimmy Kimmel. It's from Halloween 2019, and so they are both wearing costumes. In the interview, they speak about Halloween and about a heart attack that Antonio Banderas had. As always, we will focus on understanding spoken English.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Everything's good?
Yeah.
Happy Halloween to
fantastic.
you.
Thank you. The same for you.
What year did you come to the United States?
What year?
Yeah.
I was in 1990.
Banderas did a great thing here in terms of communication. As they were both speaking before, he may have missed the beginning of the question. So, he repeats what he thinks the question is and checks for confirmation.
What year?
Yeah.
Do that as much as you need to. It's called rephrasing, and it's an excellent strategy.
What year?
Yeah.
When you only understand a piece of what an English speaker says, always feel free to double check.
What year?
Yeah.
I was in 1990.
Now, he made a little mistake here, or simply didn't get to finish his sentence. If this is a short answer, we should say it was in 1990.
Was Halloween like a weird thing for you to see?
This like is just filler. It doesn't mean anything. Weird means strange, not normal.
Was Halloween like a weird thing for you to see? It was weird, yeah.
It was. We didn't have the festivity in Spain.
Note Banderas uses the word festivity.
Festivity in Spain.
This word is okay in English. I mean, it is good, but you'll hear the word holiday used more often. Banderas likely uses the word festivity because it is similar to Spanish. Of course, when speaking in a second language, if any words are similar, we tend to use those first. There is nothing wrong with that. Communication first. And remember, there is no need to hide your accent or where you come from.
You did not.
Now they are trying, just.
Oh, they're starting to get it going.
Notice that Kimmel reduces his G's on the ings here. Starting becomes startin'. Going becomes goin'.
Oh, they're starting to get it going. Oh, they're starting to get it going.
That's just because of speed.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't.
No. If you see people just dressing up today on the streets, people just look at them and say they're crazy.
Can you hear that beautiful Spanish accent?
Just look at them and say they're crazy. If I go like this in Malaga right now, my hometown, I may get arrested.
Note that when Banderas references Malaga, he also explains that it's his hometown.
In Malaga right now, my hometown.
These type of little explanations are very helpful when communicating internationally. Listen to the R on arrested.
I may get arrested.
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 You know, the world would be so boring if we all had the same accent. So don't stress out about pronouncing this R sound. I know it's one of the most difficult sounds that we have in English. As long as people can understand you and there's no confusion, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Is that right?
Or even take it to a psychologist or something like that.
Interesting. Yeah, it's because here, it started with the kids and now every adult dresses up.
This I mean is just filler.
It's because here, it's...
To dress up is a phrasal verb that can mean to put on a costume.
It's a beautiful festivity, yeah.
Yeah, you like it. Yeah, most
Yeah,
actors seem to like Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay, let's jump ahead to a more serious section of this interview.
Since the last time I saw you, you had a heart attack, right?
I did.
What happened there?
Well, it was...
We can hear some fragments in filler language here as Banderas thinks about what to say.
Well, it was... probably I was just living life in a not nice way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just too much drinking and stuff? Or?
No, I'm not a drinker. I was a smoker.
A drinker is a way to say someone who drinks a lot of alcohol. It could mean someone is an alcoholic.
Drinker. I'm not a drinker. I was a smoker. Which is probably one of the most stupid things I have ever done in my life.
Right.
And
in this next section, notice Banderas uses the very common filler, you know, while speaking.
No, I was very lucky, actually, after all, because a heart attack can just kill you just like this, or have an experience like I had. There was kind of an alert call, and it was something interesting.
Banderas now tells us an interesting story about his heart attack. He establishes the time of the story,
The night before that I had this event,
and so every verb he uses is now in the past simple. I will highlight all past verbs in blue for you, okay? If you want to understand spoken English, you really need to build up that automatic memory of those past irregular verbs. Okay, let's listen.
my girlfriend, she got a headache. We didn't have anything in the house, so she went out to buy something, a painkiller or whatever. And pharmacies were closed, so she went to a department store. She bought this aspirin, which is the only thing that she found. And she found the maximum one, I think it's 500 milligrams. And she bought some water, some other stuff. And at the time that she was at the cashier to pay, the girl that was working there said, she said to her, you just dropped that thing over there. And it was the aspirins. Oh. And so she went back, picked it up, paid for it, and came home. The next morning, when I started having the symptoms, and I clearly knew that what was going on, she put one of those aspirins under my tongue, and that saved my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had a second chance, and some stuff changed in my life since.
Stuff is informal language that simply means things.
Did it? What things changed in your
Well,
life? And by the way, I feel so ridiculous I'm dressed like this right
I
now
know.
during this conversation. Tell me about your life.
taking the sort of poking you with it.
To poke something is to put a knife, a sword, or a sharp stick into something.
About your life.
taking the sort of poking you with it.
Tell the peanut about your life-changing event.
No, well, priorities.
Priorities, right?
Before things that I gave a lot of importance stop being important, and you put attention to the real things. And the real things, what are the real things? My daughter is the real thing.
Right.
My friends, my family, and my vocation as an actor.
Like festivity, vocation is a formal word choice. It's a synonym for job or profession. It's especially used when someone feels very passionate about a career and believes they were meant to have that job. Vocation.
And my vocation as an actor. Vocation.
Not vacation. That's something different. Vocation, vacation. Vocation, vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in a way, it's very probably stupid to say this, but it's one of the best things that happened in my life to have a heart attack.
Now, if you want to see this full interview, look in the description below. To keep improving your comprehension skills, check out one of these videos.